Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? It's a culture detective here investigating your favorite albums. And today I'm going to be doing a second review of the day, and that would be the new King Krule album, Space Heavy. So, King Krule, aka singer songwriter Archie Marshall, is back with another album after 2017's The Ooze, which is a bit polarizing for some, but for hardcore King Krule fans, it's a really good album. I listened to it and I kind of like it. I haven't listened to it enough to really form a solid opinion, but there are certain tracks that really stand out to me, particularly the track Dumb Surfer, which is slowly becoming one of my favorite singles in the latter half of the 2010s. And then, of course, in the year 2020, he released Man Alive, which I really like. It's dreary, sad, very quiet, very finger picked, but it has a lot of personality. And essentially, King Krule is back with another dosage of moody, dreary, sleepy, melatonin drenched, sad, forlorn rock music. And starting off, we have Flimsier, which is a spacey intro track with the dejected slow guitars and forlorn vocals. Lyrically, he talks about being thrown away in a romantic relationship, being abandoned, and given the sound of the album and given the album cover, I think this is definitely the right time and place and the right aesthetic to go along with this heartbreaking theme. Then we have Pink Shell with the post punk guitars and jazzy instrumentals. I really love Archie Marshall's vocal vibratos. At some point in the track, he goes, and it's. I really like it when singers randomly do that. The track Seaforth is kind of a dream pop track with happier lyrics, surprisingly, talking about faith, holding out with hope. And we have these circling guitars and beautiful vocal layers going along with it. That Is My Life, That Is Yours is a really airy track with a very nice horn climax, but I'll say that given how airy this track is, it didn't really stick in my mind all that much after listening to it. We have the track Tortoise of Independency, where he loosely sings off a poem about being a tortoise, being really slow, stretching every second, making every moment last. And I hate to say this, but it's so fucking relatable. It's so fucking relatable, it actually hurts. Then we have Empty Stomach Space Cadet with the steady beating drums and the reverby guitars and the gorgeous lukewarm ascending vocals. Another beautifully airy track that just works out, especially on repeated listens. And the highlight of the track for me is when he goes, and if I die, and if I die, if I die, just throw me in the trash. But he sings it in such a romantic and sort of like weak way. It's just a such a literally me for real moment. We have Flimsy, which is kind of an instrumental track, kind of interlude, and it's pretty nice. And that transitions to Hamburger Phobia with the tight drums and detuned guitars, which makes this track very wild and unhinged. Also, these random sporadic rhythms. We have the track From the Swamp with the steady rhythms and the watery guitars and the nice horns, but overall the instrumentals are a little bit tame, not enough to really catch my attention. Following that, we have Sea Girl, which features the only feature on the entire album, Ravina, who provides some ethereal, dreamy vocals to the track, which adds an R&B twist to the track, which I kind of like. And overall, the track is really sweet. It's really airy, but there's something dreamy about it, and it's kind of refreshing. The track Our Vacuum is once again Archie Marshall forlornly sings about a sour romantic relationship, singing about a place of isolation with some provocative lyrics about the dark and the grave between us. And there's something so nocturnal about this track that I really like. Following that with the title track, which pretty much follows the same formula. It's summery, it's dejected, it's echoey, it's watery, it's barren, and it's solid. When Vanishing is a stringy instrumental track that is just okay. And the next two tracks I'm not really crazy about either. If Only It Has Warmth has the jazzy guitar chords, which I really like, but it's just extremely spacey and slow. And so much to the point where, again, I like that it's sad and slow, but it's so spacey to a point where I feel like I haven't listened to anything after the track ended. And finally, we have the album ending, Wednesday Overcast, which is an epilogue type track. So the person that Archie was singing about has finally returned in town and is looking for him or something. And essentially, this track kind of sticks out like a sore thumb because instead of being warm and dejected and sad, it just sounds really robotic and monotone, and it just sort of sticks out like a weird detour. So, yeah, not crazy about the last three tracks, but I think a good bulk of this album really has something going for itself. It's dreary, it's agonizing, it's painful, it's forlorn, and it's heartbreaking, and it's just sappy and soggy in the most charismatic way possible, and I like it. I'm giving the new King Krule album, Space Heavy, a decent 8 out of 10. So, have you listened to the new King Krule album? Comments below, let me know, subscribe if you want more, and thanks for watching.